It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news, with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. Retail transformation is very much underway as traditional retailers close stores and file for bankruptcy at rates not seen since the Great Recession. In fact, over 6,700 stores have shuttered in 2017 alone. Big retail can no longer dominate in today's digital environment without reevaluating their strategy. How can retailers reinvent themselves to be successful in today's market? What do the new rules of retail mean for 2018? Download Sumo Heavy's newest white paper to learn the best practices and principles. The free white paper can be downloaded at newrulesofretail.info. That's newrulesofretail.info. It's E-Commerce Minute for February 9th, 2018.
In today's episode, Best Buy is pulling CDs from its stores.
Electronics retailer Best Buy has announced they are pulling compact discs from their store shelves. Despite the fact that CD sales have been dropping for years and more people are getting their music from streaming services and even vinyl to get their music, many people were shocked by the announcement. Best Buy, formerly one of the biggest music sellers in the country, is pulling the plug on CDs July 1st, according to a report from Billboard. Sources suggest that the company, while it says it's planning to pull out CDs, Best Buy will continue to carry vinyl for the next 2 years, keeping a commitment it made to vendors. The vinyl will be merchandised with the turntables, sources suggest. Target could be the next retailer to do so, as it's demanding that music suppliers sell them inventory on a consignment basis and pay for unsold inventory. One music manufacturer is leaning towards saying no to this deal, according to Billboard. If the majors don't play ball and give in to the new sale terms, it could considerably hasten the phase down of the CD format. The news should come as no big surprise. Between streaming services like Apple Music and Spotify taking over and vinyl returning to popularity, there doesn't seem to be a much place for CDs anymore. Over 800 million CDs were sold in the United States in 2001, but that number has since dropped down to 89 million, according to Consequence of Sound. Stick a fork in it. They're done.
One word. Duh. I love one of the manufacturers like, no, we can't agree to this deal. Well, then you're out of business.
Right.
Vinyl is definitely coming back. I mean, vinyl. Yeah, exactly. Vinyl is definitely coming back. It's going to be around for a while. It's a thing. I'm actually looking into getting a nice turntable and playing with it. I mean,
nice.
Yeah, it's just one of those like old school type things. But CDs, really? Like, why would you even have them anymore?
All right. Well, this is the story. Go ahead.
I said I moved into my apartment 5 years ago, and I put CDs into the closet, and they've been there ever since.
And they're still there. All right. Well, this one kind of pulls at me a little personally because I have two major collections. One is vinyl, and one is CDs, and it takes up an entire room in my basement. And I have to be perfectly honest, I haven't touched either in a long time. I play vinyl once in a while, and then my son got into it, so he's got my other turntable, and he's got a bunch of my vinyl. But the CDs I have not touched, and I don't know what to do with it because I paid a fortune for all these discs over the last few years, the last 20 years or so, and I was around. I'm that old where I can remember when CDs first came out. I remember the first CD I bought, and this was the future, and everyone threw the cassettes in the trash. And now cassettes are coming back. I don't know if you knew that. Cassettes are coming back for some hipster reason that I don't know. The
other thing is, like, remember when like all these Apple Music and stuff like came out? They're like, oh, download your MP3. I was like, nope, not doing it because I had a feeling that it would be all about streaming, and I don't get attached by having music. Like, I like streaming services, really like them because you have unlimited choices, and that's where I went with it. Now, vinyl is vinyl, but
I was resistant. Yeah, well, vinyl is a different thing. Vinyl is a more experiential thing. Like, here, let's sit and listen to this music together. But I don't think people listen to music as much like that anymore. It's because it's so easy to access. And I was kind of resistant to the streaming, but once I got on Spotify, I was like, why would I even collect music anymore? I mean, I've got playlists that are hundreds and hundreds of songs long. I can hear every song that I've ever loved ever. I just did a long drive, and I have a playlist that I pull from Shazam. It has like 300 and something songs. We were just going through this music. Like, I heard songs I hadn't heard in years. Yeah. So while I'm feeling a little sentimental for the CD, I just, it's good for that.
It's over. It is over, my friend.
It's over. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Stick them with your Betamaxes and your cassette tapes.
That's right.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, that's e-commerce for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.